Alrighty, 0-1 of 1 here again. I am recording this one directly after the last video. I noticed that I started kind of getting antsy and wanted to play and build stuff, so what I'm building now is a tower to get up to a wind turbine, which I will then place up here somewhere. And so this will get us up 6 blocks, which should be high enough if I go out this way, because then we're also, you know, gaining some altitude if we move out farther that way. And let's see, I am gonna have to at least build out, if it'll let me. It's probably not gonna let me. There we go. Okay. So a little bit of a jump and we're good to go. Okay. I am going to need a lot more stone. So I'm going to do a couple trips of stone. Water is still processing food. I've got to make some more of that. So I'm going to pause, get some stuff, and then hopefully we'll have enough for the wind turbine, and then I'll resume when I build the wind turbine. And unless something else comes up. So I don't know. Should be interesting. But I will be right back. All right, so I don't have all the pieces and parts yet, but I am going to get this thing started with what I do have. And that way I can figure out what I need with the build planner and then kind of move accordingly. As you can see, I did get a bunch more water, so I think I should be good for at least a little bit longer. And yeah, working on food. So be right back again. All right, I've got everything queued up that I need to complete the turbine. Yeah, so now I just need to make sure that I have enough materials for all this. So I'm gonna need 160 iron ingots. That's actually not bad. Wait, no, or am I gonna, I don't know how this thing works. I don't know. So it says then we need 53 more, but I have 146, so I should have enough iron to do this. I think I'm probably gonna need more nickel. Unless it's just moving things up and down and that's why it's updating everything, I don't know. But I don't know, we'll take what we can, I guess. So we'll take this, we'll take those. And that's pretty much all I can build. Okay, so now we need to get it some more stone. Also, I want to check the water situation. Okay, so we do have some rations. So we'll take those, eat those. Okay, so, and then we'll build, I don't know, 7 more. We'll just sort of get these things up and going as much as we can. Water is still good. So I think we're making progress. Yeah, this walking back and forth kind of sucks if I'm being honest. But that's okay. And we'll build what we can here. And it doesn't look like we're gonna need too much more in there, so we should have power going pretty quickly. I keep turning on my jetpack. I need to stop doing that. And then I'm going to drop these off, and then, yeah, I will be right back again. Our battery situation is not looking so great. We got 3 hours left. And then within that time, I have to either have a new power source available somewhere, or I have to disassemble the ship here and then reassemble or start building some little tiny base over there. The one good thing that I think I can say about the way they have things set up here is if you go with, shit, what is that thing called? Survival kit, right? So if we're looking at the survival kit and we look at the large grid versus the small grid, you can see that everything is the same except for the steel plates, right? So we need a few more steel plates for the large grid one, but then we'll be good to go. So we can actually disassemble this and then reassemble it over onto my little platform over there, and we should be good. But yeah, and then we can start moving everything else over, building batteries and stuff over there. So that'll make things go a little bit faster. So I may end up doing that right away instead of just taking the ship and flying over, because that's gonna like use power that I don't really have to waste. Whereas if I can just move this over there and just kind of shorten the way that things work, I think that might actually be better. Drink of the day, by the way, it's Gatorade, because Gatorade is delicious. All right, back to it. All right, I don't know if I have, no, I still need some construction components, but that's the only thing that I have left is just those. So once I have that built and this thing starts generating some power, I think I'm going to move the survival kit over right away. But until then, let's grab some more of this delicious stone and then see if we can get a little bit more out of here. Okay. And then it should just be building construction components at this point, provided I put in all the construction components that I actually need, which is questionable. Not sure if I actually did that or not. Production. Oh, wait, no, we've got them. I just forgot to grab them. Okay, never mind. So we can actually start moving this thing over. And we'll throw that in there. Okay, so we'll get this thing built. We do have enough of the plates to build a large grid one over here. I think we're just going to need 24 plates. We've got like 36, so I think we're good. And we should have power. Good. Oh, and this thing is spinning pretty quickly. Okay, and then it's not actually gonna go to its full potential, which is 341 kilowatts, until we actually have some sort of storage or something that actually needs the power. So for now, it's just kind of spinning. Okay, so I'm gonna grab that survival kit and I'm gonna install it over there. And that should hopefully reduce the power usage on that battery for here, and we can use that kind of just for the emergency stuff. So, oh, but I'm gonna need an O2H2 generator. Well, okay, so something I can do is I can grab the bottles. And actually I'm gonna grab all of this stuff first. But yeah, I'm going to grab the bottles that are in the cockpit, or not the cockpit, but the seat in there. And then if I ever need to regenerate or, you know, build myself back up again. Okay, no, it's in here. Is it in here? It's in here. Okay. So I'll grab these, and then that'll kind of keep me good to go for my oxygen, hydrogen, and then power I'll be able to get from the survival kit over here, as well as the production, which is going to be good. And then we can begin sort of kind of moving things over as needed, I guess. So let's go ahead and build this guy back in here. And then I think I want to put it here. Okay, there we go. And now I have a way to power myself, which is amazing. And it's also a lot closer too. So I wonder if this... Oh yeah, and we get more storage in here too, I think. Or wait, no, maybe we don't. I don't think we do. I think it's still the same amount of storage. But that's fine. So now we can just drop this stuff off right away. And we'll put all of this back in here. Okay, so that'll work. And then we'll queue up a bunch of that stuff. And then next thing we're going to need probably is a refinery. Just a basic one. Or should we do the assembler first? I don't know. Okay, so we'll get rid of that and we'll throw this on there. So 120 steel plates. Let's see, so 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then what else do we need? We need 10 computers, 10 motors. So 10 of these, 10 of those. And then we needed 20 construction components. Okay. And then we should be able to take that off, and then I can start building that in here somewhere. All right, so we've got something there, we've got something there, and those are the only two. Okay. So I think we can make this work. I think I'll just build it. Actually, no, we're going to build it here. Going out this way. And then we'll flip this around this way, and then I can put the assembler right behind it. And I'll grab some of these. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, and now we can just continue getting all this stuff. And then after we build the refinery, then we can start working on the assembler. And after that, I think we can start building a battery. Oh, and I need water and food. I just noticed that my water was at like 3, which is scary. Okay, so how are we doing? 2 rations and only 1 water? What? Oh no, it was 1 full water. Oh, okay, okay. So it's like 10 tenths. Okay, yeah. So yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay. So good on food and water for a little bit at least. Definitely good on water for a while. All right, and then this should no longer be draining our battery as it's processing, so that is good. Ooh, did not want to do that. That would have been bad. Okay. Okay. Right, and then this is a lot faster. Just drop that off, head back in. Oh yeah, we can store a lot more in this one. Because I think like 2.4K was the limit. And it looks like 5.2K is the limit for the large grid. So that's good. All right. Is this actually building? Oh, because it still has stone, so it's doing the stone first. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, so large grid can store a lot more stone than the small grid one. So when you're starting off, as soon as you can build yourself a wind turbine, take the survival kit off of your ship and throw it onto the large grid one. Just keep in mind you are going to need those little bit of extra plates, and it's going to make everything go a lot faster, I think. And then we're going to need 260. Okay, so is this what we need and this is what we have? I think that's how that works. So, oh, duh, it's right here. Required versus available. I'm dumb. Whatever. It's fine. How are we doing? So we are still going to need more stone, but I do want to kind of hold off a little bit and kind of let that kind of build up. Then, okay, so we are making parts and pieces. Nope, wrong tool. Looks like we've got all the computers made. Okay, get ourselves charged up a little bit. And keep in mind, this isn't costing anything out of our battery over there. So that should now last a lot longer, and I'm thinking like a day or more, I believe. So that gives us some time to, you know, disassemble and do all that other fun stuff. So also, cargo container. If I do a large grid, but small, that requires 4 metal grids, 20 small steel tubes. Okay, so I'm still gonna have to make that, but I can get the small grids, or yeah, the metal grids off of here because they each have 1, and I've got 4 of these, so I can make 1 large container using just that. All right, so we have more water. I'm just gonna throw this into there, and we'll make food out of it because I think food is gonna be the pressing issue now. And actually, have I even used any of these things? No, I haven't even begun using those. Where am I going? This way. Okay. So yeah, I mean, making progress. Do. Okay. We need more iron. Okay, good to go. Throw that in there, just kind of get it going. All right. Okay, this should be enough for a couple more loads. I do want to change the order of this, kind of move this to the end. So it'll build this stuff first until it needs more materials, then it'll, you know, make that stuff out. So it'll build a little bit faster, which will kind of help us progress a little bit faster as well. And then once I start getting the basics figured out, then I can start working on a rover or something. So I can start looking for other materials like cobalt, because that's going to be the next thing that I'm going to need. Okay, just need some motors. Nice. There we go. We now have our basic refinery. So I'm going to take all of this stone back and throw it into here. And have that do its work there. If it has enough power. Am I not making enough power? How much are you making? Okay, so max power is 341. So do I need to make a battery next? Because that's not going to be fun. I can make a small batteries are only for small grid though, so I can't really do that. Let's see. Yeah, we can do one of these. 80 steel plates. Which means I got to transfer everything back into here. That is not actually connected. All right, and then we'll just do that again. Okay, so 80 steel plates. And then what else did we need? 30 construction components. Then 25 computers. And then 80 power cells, which I can't make yet. Okay, so then I need the assembler. Assembler, basic assembler. Okay, so that's going to be 80, 40. Okay, I'm just going to put that on there, I guess. What are you doing? Not enough power, because this thing is using all the power. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Or I could just make another one of those. Might actually be easier and better overall. I don't know. All right, so we're gonna have to build this out on this side. Okay. And then one more. Okay. And then let's see, turbine. Throw that guy. I need interior plates. Okay. Do I have interior plates? Actually, I want that to be there. So it makes that first. Okay. Oh man, so much stuff going on. Okay, so I'll take these. We'll build this other turbine, and then if I can get this running, then I won't need to rely on the... Okay. 8 motors, 20... I'm just going to do the build planner. That's easier. All right, so we're going to go into a bunch of mining and stuff, so I'm just going to pause it, and I'll let you know when we have enough pieces and parts. Alrighty, so we've got both of our turbines up and running. I'm going to steal the stone out of here and throw it into there, which should be able to run now. As soon as I turn it on, of course. There we go. That was the sound of the refinery kicking up. So, yeah. That should process a lot faster. And I need to recharge. And then also go and check on the food and water. All right, good to go. Now, I did make a lot, and I have been away for a little while, as you can tell by the hunger and thirst bars. So hopefully we've got a decent supply, and I'm not just going to eat everything and drink everything all at once and then have nothing left over. So 5 rations, 1.1 water. See how long they last. Water gone pretty much immediately. The rations, though, we still have a little bit left of that. And then we're still making water over there, so good to go. And our water is now at 84, which is great. All right. So next thing I need to work on making now is the assembler. And I've just been kind of mining like a crazy person and just getting as much stuff as I can in here. I also started the battery and the assembler back here. And yeah. So let me grab this stuff out of here because we need to transfer it into here so I can actually make pieces and parts. We'll actually throw it down into there, I suppose. All right, so what do you need? You need 35 steel plates. And then it was 23 construction components. 10 motors, 4 displays. Okay. And then 47 computers. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then another 20 plates. So we'll just throw that there. Have that go there. I need to stop hitting my jetpacks. Okay. Whenever I do, all I'm doing is wasting hydrogen. All right. Now that we have enough power to run both that and this, we should be able to start going through things a little bit faster and maybe picking up the pace just a little bit. But yeah, that's kind of what this has been. It's just a lot of mining, which, you know, pretty standard for any kind of a, you know, beginning thing. And that does process very quickly. I'll just throw that into there. Now, I don't know if the refinery is more efficient at pulling stuff out of the stone compared to the survival kit. I want to say that it is. I'm not sure, though. Okay. All right, so that is 3 loads of stone done very quickly. Then I'll grab this stuff out of there, throw it into here. And then we'll see what we can take out of here. Looks like there's not too much. I mean, the motors use up a lot of materials, but the computer components, the construction components, they don't really use up all that much. It's an extra plate that I have. Interesting. Throw that over there. Okay. Do. One thing I wanted to check was the battery on the ship. Oh wait, no, I don't want to do that. Give me that back. Sorry. Get rid of that on there because I don't need it. That can go into there. All right. Okay, so that is that. All right. Pull out what we need here. Still need 10 computers. How are we doing? I think we're good. And then we'll have an assembler, which means we can start making the power things for the batteries. And then once I get the assembler built, then we can start kind of automating things, which will make things a lot faster. And I think the basic assembler does come with a build queue. That sounds like an unknown signal. All right. And then I'll just take these parts out of here. Okay, so now we have an assembler. Whoa, that's coming really, really close. 300 meters, but then again, we are in the mountains, so maybe that is too far. I don't know. But we'll take all of this out of here now because I'm not going to need it. And we'll throw it into here instead. All right, and then don't need that. Don't need that. We do need this though. But I'm just gonna go and do it like that, and then we'll go into the assembler. This doesn't have a Q thing either. Damn it. Okay, what do we need? 54 steel plates. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 25 computers, 80 power cells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 30 of those. Okay. Let's keep on filling that thing up. We are making enough power to run both the refinery and the assembler at the same time, which is great. At least I think so. Looks like we're kind of browning out a little bit, but as long as it does a little bit of work, I'm happy. Okay, and then I'm going to go and check the ship, see where we're at with all of that. Because I don't want the power to run out on this thing before I can replace the daily needs stuff. For that, I just need a rotor, which should be easy enough to make. How are we doing on... Ooh, oxygen is down to 15%. Okay, so we'll fill that up. Thank you. And then let's see what we got over here. We have 9 water. I'm going to move 0.5 over there. I'll take 4 for myself. And then let's see, we will make some additional rations. Throw those over there. And then we should be okay. Where am I going? Earth-like mine. There we go. Oh, right. I wanted to check the battery. See how long this thing is going to last. Battery will last another 5 hours, apparently. Which is, you know, decent. I will definitely be able to build another battery before that runs out. And then I can start disassembling that thing, and then we should have our kind of base of operations right here, which should be good to go. And I'm going to recharge myself as long as I can. Okay, so that's good to go. Okay, and then how is this doing? Kind of making it. All right, so we need a lot more stone. All right, so this is going to be boring again, so I'm going to pause it, and I'll resume when something interesting happens. Meteor storm. Luckily, all this stuff missed me. But we can go over there and see if anything interesting came in any of those. I don't think they're too far away. So let me just get the rest of this stone out of here, and we'll go take a look. Because if I can get some cobalt out of one of those, that would be great. And then the next thing is going to be to set up some sort of a drill system to kind of dig this thing out a little bit faster, get ourselves some more materials. Oh man, a lot of stuff. I think that was all the stone out of here. Yeah. Okay, so let's go and check out these craters and see if anything interesting is in any of them. Looks like it missed the respawn pod, so that's good. They should have landed over here somewhere, right? Yes, right here. Okay, so we have some straight up iron. So we'll get that. I think that's all the iron that I was going to get out of that, unfortunately. We did get some, so that's good. Okay. And then, does that look like one over there? Kind of looks like one. And I could check out that unknown signal as well. Actually, I think that's a tree. Okay. We do have a nice valley down there, which is interesting. It's a good place for enemy bases to show up, though, so maybe not that interesting. Okay. So it looks like this unknown signal is up on the side of the hill. Sort of. Don't need my light in the daytime, right? Might as well save some battery. And we're at 40 minutes in the video so far. Oh, and also, this is the first episode of Chapter 3. I mean, technically the last one was the first episode, because that's when we actually, got here. But this is the first episode which is completely on the Earth-like planet. So, useful. Alright, what are we doing, Mr. Unknown Signal? Where... Oh god, you're way the hell over here. Okay, are we getting close? Yes, I can hear it. It is down here. Alright, what have you got for me? If anything, can I click you? What do we get? Badger gloves. Alright. I'm less excited about that and more excited about the potential loot that might be in here. 25 interior plates, I'll take it. Not to mention all of these other lovely little plates. And that's not going to let me get anything out of here. Oh yeah, it already used it, so good to go. All right. So, not a bad haul. Scrap metal, so those are the 2 power cells that were in there. Got some iron, small steel tubes. So yeah, I'll take it. All right, and now we have to figure out how to get back. Shouldn't be too hard. And then, depending on if I can find cobalt, I might just make a flyer right away with an ore detector on it. I think that might be a good idea. And then, how's our food and water looking? I'm going to go and get that refreshed as well. And then I can start disassembling this guy and moving all of that over to the base and then building whatever I can out of the pieces. I am going to need to make an O2H2 generator, especially since the oxygen is low in here. Or I could just make a pressurized area right away. I could do that too, I suppose. Alright, so did we... Okay, no. So we have water. Okay, so I think we're okay. All right. So I'm gonna put all of this stuff into here for storage. Why you no go? Why you no go? Can you go? No? What's... Oh, there's 2,000... Oh, okay. It's full. That's why. That makes sense. Okay, good to go. Now we should be able to move stuff into here. Okay, so that can go, well, we don't need that in there, technically. That can go, that can go. Progress is being made. And then we can put this and this into there. Okay. And we only need 5 more power cells. There we go. We have our battery. All right. Next thing that I need to make is the daily needs stuff. Might as well recharge as long as I'm here. And for that, we're going to do a rotor. And it doesn't need to be an advanced rotor or anything like that because this is going to be a closed system. So we'll just go with a basic rotor, throw that in there, and then grab what we can and build it. There we go. And we'll take that off, and then we'll add in the small head. Okay, so 4 large steel tubes, 6 small steel tubes. Okay. And you probably need more iron again. Yep. Okay. So, boring part again, pausing, and I will come back. All right. So grab this out. Okay, so we need 2 motors. And some steel plates. So 7 steel plates here. That's it. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7. Grab this out. Okay, so there is the back of the rotor built. Why are you... No, you've got everything. Oh, build planner's empty. That's why. There we go. Okay, good to go. Okay, so first thing we want to do is do the rotor lock. Displacement, we'll back this in as much as we can. Don't want to use up too much space. Okay, so then the first thing that I need to build is the food maker thing. And that is going to be the food resequencer. Okay. And we want to do the small one. And that is going to sit... My mouse would like to cooperate with me. We could do fruit or veggies. Feeling fruit. All right. I need small plates. Okay, let's try this again. All right. Yes. There we go. Okay, so now we need to start moving everything from here. So 4 steel plates, 4 girders. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. What else? 1 display, 1 computer, 3 motors. Display computer, 3 motors, 19 construction components. Okay, good to go. And then I'm going to get some more stone because, you know, you can never have too much apparently. Actually, you can have too much stone. I have had too much stone before. It's usually not very fun. It's very hard to get rid of. All right. Just that way we can keep this thing kind of running and producing. And then we're also going to need to make an O2H2 generator. So that'll be another thing that I'm going to have to make. And then I could start taking pieces of the ship apart because I'm sure that I can use some of those to build the large grid H2O2 generator. But let's just grab the last of this. All right. And then I did not want to do that. Okay. Hello? Hello? There we go. Gotta hit it just right. Okay, so food resequencer can take our organics. Next thing that we're going to need is the water recycler. So that's going to be this guy. And that's going to need interior plates. Okay. And then also I'm going to need to place kind of down a little bit and under, so let us go like this. Okay, there we go. And then we'll place this under here. I need a girder, really? Ugh, okay. Production, basic assembler, girder. All right, so let's see what we need. Also, let me get this thing out and replace it with that. And you are supposed to be locked, but we'll turn the inertial tensor on. That should be good. Okay. And now, water recycler, no. Okay, we need this one. Okay, so 2 computers, 4 small steel tubes. Okay. 1 motor, 4 construction components. Four plates, large steel tube. And then 1 more girder, I think is what it needed. Okay. Okay, good to go. Now we can put this into there, recycle it into some water very, very easily, and then have a drink. Delicious, right? Okay. And then as far as this goes, I am going to need to make, enclosed hydroponics, because I'm going to need to make soy. Only that is the wrong one. We need this one. And then what all do we need for this? 8 steel plates, 28 steel plates. Okay. And then we'll take out what we can. Why do you not want to set on here, sir? Okay. All right, let's try this again. Closed hydroponics. Can't tell where. Okay, no, I think that is on there correctly. Okay. So that will be good to go there. Okay, large steel tube, 5 components. I'm gonna need more iron. Okay. All right, and we are nearly at an hour. So I'm gonna pause up until I can get that thing completed. And then we can say that we have successfully started our base with everything that we need, from power to recharging to food to some basic processing. And yeah, it's been successful so far. So pausing, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so small enclosed hydroponics farm is now complete. We have gravel, we have water, we have algae soy product being made. I'm gonna throw another 100 gravel in there just that way it has something to last for a while. And I've got plenty of water now. With this algae soy product, I should be good on food. So we'll make 10 tofu to start off, and then from there we can make our not so bacon and scrambled eggs. And we have more than enough organics as well, because we are on an Earth-like planet and there are organics here, so that's good. And yeah, I'd say we're doing pretty good. And that's just slowly making its thing. So yeah, I would call this a success. So I also disassembled the emergency kit, or the emergency food supply, whatever thing, out of there. And the battery went from lasting about 4 or 5 hours to lasting 31 days. So that is good to go for a while now. And now all I need to do is continue working on this and building up and building out. And then hopefully soon we'll have some sort of a vehicle. Given how craggy it is here, I'm definitely going to opt for a flying vehicle. But for that, I'm going to need a lot more power storage. And like, these things are great and everything, but I mean, we're putting out 298 and 281, so it's about half a kilowatt, I guess. And this thing it's going to take 5 hours to recharge. So it's not the fastest thing in the world, but like I said, input 580, I'm okay with that. The sun, it is actually bright up here for quite a while, so I might do like a small solar array or something like that. But for now, oh, another thing I have to do is build an O2H2 generator. So that I could probably start building here. O2H2. And I'm going to need the large one, which is 120 steel plates. Jeez. But it doesn't really take much else. So, and at the very least, I can start it. Yeah, we'll do it that way. And that way, this will be connected into here. So when I connect into here, it'll automatically recharge, which will be good to go. 2 large steel tubes for motors. and a lot of plate. So 116 plate, 5 computers. And then 100. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to pause again. We are at an hour, but I'm going to get this thing built so that way I can say that we're officially set up. And then, yeah, should be fun. Be right back. Alrighty. So the O2H2 generator is now completely built. We have 5.2 thousand ice in there. And now when I go and recharge myself, I can recharge my oxygen and hydrogen all at the same time. So with this done, we are officially self-sufficient. So from here, like I said, things should start going a little bit faster. I think the next thing that I'm going to be building is some sort of a drill system to go into here. And you can see that I have dug a little tiny tunnel going this way. And that's where I got all my ice from. I might dig this out just to make it look less like that. Or I might leave it. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But not really sure how I want to do this. I could build like a very small rover like in here and just like throw, I don't know, like a drill head on the end of it and just use that to just kind of like mine more quickly. I think that would be relatively easy to do. And hell, I could probably build, well, I don't know if I have enough power for that. I was thinking I could build like a little flying one, just like a little mini, like less than a full large block type thing. You know, with just a single drill on the end and just kind of use that. But I don't know. We'll see. But it is going to be interesting. But yeah, so that's where we're at. Hope you guys enjoyed. One of these days we are going to be disassembling the respawn pod or just flying it over here or something. I don't know yet. I could just fly it. Should I try to fly it? No, I don't have a gyroscope yet. I can make a gyroscope. Ooh. Okay, so last project for this video is going to be to fly that guy over here. So we are going to need some plates, probably. Just build like another few. Oh, but I'm going to need more stone. Grr. Okay, where are we at? Hour 3? Okay. So bear with me. We're going to get a little bit more plate. I just want to make the platform that I'm on a little bit bigger so I can land the ship like right there. And then hopefully I can make it. We'll see. That should be enough stone for a little bit at least. Oh, and I need to rethink my color scheme too. Is that all the floaties in here? I think that is. Okay. So, color scheme for here, is it that critical yet? I don't think so. All right, so that should be enough to get this kind of going. And then we're going to see if we can park it right on this little area here. There should be enough room for it. Gyro, small grid, 25 plates. I think I can make most of this stuff. Let's see, how many plates do I have? 12 plates. I'm going to need more than that. So I need 25 plates, 3 computers, 2 motors. So if I have 25, okay, hang on. So it's 13 more. Okay, 3 computers, 2 motors. One large steel tube. then 2 more construction components. Okay. So let's go ahead and drill out some more, as long as I'm here. Oh, man. But yeah, I'm definitely going to have to do something because this drilling by hand sucks. And I don't want to have to keep on doing it. So and I think having like a small wheeled thing would be relatively easy to maneuver. And then if I put the drill head on a hinge, then I could adjust it up or down as needed. So that way, you know, when I'm drilling, I can drill relatively straight. Because then I won't have to worry about, you know, creating inclines or declines in anything, which, you know, would be ideal. And then as soon as I find some cobalt, then I can upgrade my tools, which is something I definitely need to do. All right, so that can go there. Okay, now hopefully that is enough to have built everything. I do believe it is. 25, 5, 1, 2, 3. How many of those do we need? Two steel plates, 3 construction components, 13 steel plates. Okay. Okay, I think everything was made. I think that's all the floaties. Okay, so supposedly I need 1 more construction component. I've got 7. How many do I need? Okay, hang on. Let's do this a different way. So we're going to put all of this into here. And then we're going to draw out a new gyro, small grid, add it, and then pull. Okay, so we've got everything that we need. I kind of thought that we did, and it was just being stupid. But yeah. Also, I'm going to need a cockpit on here in order for me to pilot. Unless I put a remote on here, which I suppose I could do. Question is, does this have a remote block on there? I don't think it does. And I need something. Okay. It does not have a remote. Okay. So what does it cost to make a remote? I might actually have enough to make all of that. Oh, but no, that's, I would need a camera as well so I can see where I'm going. And if I'm trying to do the driving like that, that's going to be pretty terrible. Where am I going? Over here. Okay. We're at 1 hour and 10 minutes. what do we need for a cockpit then? If we do this one, make sure I don't have anything left in my inventory, which I don't. Okay. And then I'm going to need 8 construction components. Okay. 1 motor, 5 displays. Let's see, motor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 15 computers. And then let me just pull out what I can from here. Okay, so now that just needs the bulletproof glass, which I don't technically need in order to fly this thing. So we'll see how this works. Do we want to do it? I don't think we want to do it like that. Okay, so did I take everything out of there already? Oh, but if I take that out, then that hydrogen thruster on the bottom is going to drop out. Maybe not such a good idea. Okay. Okay, so then we'll throw in this guy over here. Right there. Sure, why not? And then that should be everything that we need to make this thing functional. All right. And then we're going to need to make some groups. This needs to be unhidden. Okay. And then this is going to be landing gear group. Thrusters. Okay. I think that's everything that we need. Okay, so basically what we're going to be doing is relying on the gyroscope to sort of figure out what it is that we're doing. And then we'll throw the thrusters on. Okay, and then once we unlock, all right. Okay, and this is not really working. Okay, there we go. And then we need to go up the hill that way. So then what we do is we dip it forward. Oh, and I have to watch my sideways motion as well. All right. So when you have thrust in only one direction, you're kind of relying on gravity to really kind of get you where you need to be, which means that you have to be very, very, very careful about your directioning, because there is nothing to stop you from moving in one direction, right? It's just you and the gyro and the pitch of the vehicle. So when you're trying to bring something in, you have to be very, very careful. Like that. So not the best, but we are locked. I do want to see if I can back this up a little bit. And then drop it down. Okay. And that's roughly where I want this to be. And I would call that a success. All right. So the one thing that you can do whenever you get like these beginner ships or whatever, they can be piloted exactly how they are built. It's just you have to be extremely careful about how you do it. So as you can see, like I was pitching in like all kinds of different directions, and I had to kind of maneuver the gyros to go like the opposite way that the vehicle is going. So like if I'm moving backwards, I have to pitch it forwards, and like same with going left, right, and then you have to pitch it the opposite way to try to keep everything steady. So it's not the easiest thing to do, but if you can get it done right, you can travel extremely long distances with just this. So like if you, for whatever reason, lose your survival kit and you get respawned in another one of these things, like on the opposite side of the planet, you can actually get back to where you are using just this. The only thing that you need to do is build yourself a gyro, because that's what you need to control everything, and you need a cockpit. And if you can get those two things, then you're good to go. And I'm just gonna chill in here for a little bit. And yeah, I would say that is a success. So we got everything where we need it. We are now self-sufficient. We've got the ship over here as well, so we can disassemble that as needed. And yeah, I think we're good to go. So hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, hopefully you will join me for the next one. Have a good one.